right, starting the long string of fillers that I have to watch. The last thing I watched was actually the third movie, and I was looking at the thing that I look at to see when I should be watching the movies and specials and stuff. And coming up in the middle of this string of fillers, there's 2 movies and a special and an OVA that I could watch after 138, and I'm just wondering why that is. But there's a lot of stuff to watch before I get back to the manga canon stuff. But anyways, this is probably gonna be the longest intro during this string of filler arcs. I just want to get through it as fast as possible.
First patient, the untold story of the Rumble Ball.
And some Rumble Ball lore or something. Sick again? There's someone talking about you. I wonder if we're gonna see someone else use a Rumble Ball, because that would be really interesting.
Come on, you guys, wake up!
Nami. Morning. How about a
Whoa!
morning kiss?
That's not Nami! Oh my gosh!
You bastard! Your disgusting face nearly scared me half to death! I scared you? What the hell do you think you're doing?
There's an island up ahead! Island?
My nose still isn't working right. Look what
gosh.
you did. It could be permanently broken.
Man, it would suck to have a nose like that, to be
Appears
honest.
to be a small island. Wow! We should find as many as we can and load them on the ship. It'll be your job to look for anything we can use as a source of food. As for the rest of you...
Drawing sticks? For
It's
what?
simple. The 3 who draw the shortest lots will spend all day collecting this fruit, and whoever draws the longest lot will have the duty of staying here to protect the ship.
And just who made you captain? Why do you get to give all the orders?
Back off.
But Zoro
I
usually
may not
protects
be
the ship.
captain, but who else is gonna do it?
I drew the long one, so I stay and watch the ship.
While you guys are gathering supplies, I'm gonna spend the day measuring the island, so I'll be able to add it to our sea chart.
See you guys later! I'm all alone today. The ship looks really big, especially when no one's around.
So you gotta start feeling lonely, start missing them already.
Listen up, guys! Today I am in charge
I
of
guess
the
he's gonna
Golden
pretend to be
Bear.
captain.
Chopper to you!
Oh wait, I forgot about her. Yeah, she's here. How come she didn't draw sticks?
I still don't trust you. I see what you're doing, and I'm not fooled for a second. You've been nothing but a selfish rogue all your life, mean and stupid. Monster! I'm not afraid of you, so stay away from me! Her special skill is assassination, right? I hear she's also very smart. Need to be careful.
She could make a hand come out of that door if she wanted.
I almost forgot. Before I went to bed last night, I made 10 Rumble Balls.
Wow.
I'll spend the rest of the day making
Can you tell me the
more.
ingredients?
I have to make them whenever I can, since there's no telling when we might run into enemies. This takes me back to when I made my first Rumble Ball.
Are you gonna see a flashback?
She always mixes a little bit of this and this, right?
What is this and this?
Do you know where my medicine bottles are?
Ah!
I'd better not find that you've been playing with them. You hear me?
Oh my gosh.
Chopper?
So he made it on accident? What the? That's how a lot of things are made,
Then I
actually.
received a good
On
scolding
accident.
from Dr. Rean that I'll never forget. Wonder how Dr. Rean is getting along these days.
I wonder if we'll see her again.
They're called rumble balls, right?
I won't be taken down by a snake like you! Rumble!
Oh my gosh.
And now, heavy point! Heavy point! Ah!
Oh, come on. No, you're breaking stuff.
Brain point, wide scope!
What's her weak point?
Point? Where's her weak point?
She doesn't have one?
Hey, stop it! Stop tickling me!
Oh my
I
gosh.
suggest the cutest fur ball. I do like you.
Cutest? Think by making me happy,
Chopper
look
and
like
compliments.
Come on, do I look happy to you?
Wait, has Nico Robin had a middle thing yet? Well, now she has. Wow. I like it.
Whoa.
I don't know if they're going to be very happy about you taking those fruits. Look, it's your brethren. We're all monkeys here.
Sword style, dragon twist.
What are you using it on? All those trees there? That makes sense. Are they just gonna start falling? The fruits? Yeah. Wow. It's too much. That should be enough. Should be done with that now.
What a nice day.
What?
Well, this will be good. You get to get acquainted with her.
I've been longing to take a walk like this. I haven't felt such peace for quite some time. In the past, it seemed like I was always wound too tight from repressing my emotion. I never got the chance to smile. Tell me about this Dr. Rain person. What is she like?
She really loves alcohol.
She's a witch.
The best way to describe her is a woman who's like a pirate who's also a doctor. Did I mention she really loves alcohol?
Are you finished with your reading? I expect all 500 pages memorized. You were playing around with my medicines again.
No, I was experimenting.
That's the same as playing.
What's going on with her?
Dr. Rain!
Oh, so she was his first patient?
You're burning up.
Well, that makes sense. He's with her all the time.
And now you must put what you've learned to the test. I guess this will make me your very first patient.
Wow.
If you fail, I'll die. No pressure. Once you decide to practice medicine, you take the responsibility of your patients' lives in your hooves. Can a blue-nosed reindeer master such a burden?
There's no mistake. This is a pathogen of the Mondolin virus.
I wouldn't be surprised if she, like, got sick on purpose or just kind of let it happen or something just to, like, test his abilities.
Let's see.
Aren't you gonna ask what sort of ingredients I combine?
Most patients will have little knowledge of medicine or what is used to
Yeah,
compound
it's definitely a
it.
test.
They simply trust their doctor's judgment and abide by whatever prescription he gives them.
Honestly, people shouldn't be like that.
Chopper, not a bad job considering your lack of experience.
That was the first time that Dr. Ian truly praised my aptitude in medicine. And it was the only time throughout the 6 years I worked under her. Instead of giving me verbal acknowledgments, she proved her faith in me by placing her life in my hands. Someday I'll become a great doctor, one that'll surprise even her.
I'm interested to see, like,
I think I said too much.
how Chopper is in the future. Like,
Hey!
The sun will be setting soon. We should go.
is he gonna be even better of a doctor
I
than
wish
he
I
is
had
now?
someone in my life who I had a strong connection with.
Because he's
Just
already
like
pretty
you.
good.
This is really heavy.
Transform.
Was it tough being alone all day on the ship?
Kinda. It was
He
a
wasn't
joy,
alone.
but way more fun than I've had in a long time.
All right, first filler down is about Chopper, and he was hanging out with Nico Robin, and we got to see the first middle thing with her. And there's something just nice about her. I just enjoy her presence on the screen. I don't know what it is. She's kind of sexy, to be honest. Something about the way she talks, the way she is. I don't know. I just like it. I liked it as soon as we first saw her. And now we're going to be getting her, like, she's one of the main people now. We're going to be seeing a lot of her. So that's nice. All right, second filler episode in this long string of filler episodes. Nami.
7.
How is he doing that, man? Always reading. I want to read more.
Nice catch, Chopper.
Hey, I've got one too.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Oh, yeah, it's a big one. I bet there's a real
Is it even a
man-eater on the end
fish?
of the line now.
Is it even something edible? Is it even anything at all? It looks like it's something. That tiny thing? How was it
That's
pulling
real
the
nice
string
coming
so
from you,
hard?
Luffy. Have you ever caught anything ever?
You always eat the bait.
What's this?
I've brought you an amazing tropical beauty drink. It's specially designed for keeping your skin smooth.
Come on, I want some.
Yeah, no fair.
What the heck do you three care about having smoother skin anyway?
They just want something to drink.
Cuter.
What? What is that?
What is that thing?
Is
What'd
this
you
some sort
catch
of
there?
communication device?
Uprising of the Navigator for the Unyielding Dream.
What is it? What's in there? Somebody in there.
I'm a rice from Transponder Snail Mail Order. I am available
Transponder
at a moment's
Snail
notice to happily
Mail
deliver
Order?
anything you might need to your place of residence.
What?
Transponder snail mail what? I've never heard of it.
I want to thank you all so much for saving me from the wicked sea. It's not much, but I'd like for you to have these catalogs. I can deliver anything in here to you.
She'll even deliver them when we're out on the ocean?
Well, no, I can't do that.
But we're out on the ocean all the
Safe,
time.
reliable, and inexpensive.
Looks pretty roomy in there.
What's
What
this?
do you think you're
Yeah, if
doing
you take
with
all that stuff out.
I'm sure that you are all familiar with the popular Puru Puru blade. It is our company's top item, and no doubt many of you already own the old model. This beauty right here is the new improved
I can't
version.
take this
You
guy's
see,
energy.
we receive feedback from
Tone it
customers
down
who
a
are
notch.
interrupted- And is always happy to accept any comments
Stop
you might
talking.
offer. Use the design its weight, but
This thing's a lot of fun.
congratulations.
It's an ab workout
You all know
machine.
about this little baby, right? The amazing Abu Abu slider. It's our company's #1 product, and boy, are we proud of it.
The last thing was the top product, and this is #1. What's the difference?
He just wants you to buy
For those who
stuff.
don't get quite as much exercise as they would like to.
That looks
I can offer these
dangerous.
2 excellent weight loss products together as a set for an incredibly reduced cost. And today only, I will throw in 20 bottles of Meadow Juice, the jewel of the West Blue, as a free gift. In addition, you'll receive a 26-volume encyclopedia set to sharpen your mind, as well as a pair of binoculars perfect for bird watching.
Okay,
Now,
well, there's
I'm
something
sure
for
you
everybody.
expect all of this to cost a pretty penny, but not today, folks. I am happy to present this to you as a token of my gratitude for helping me.
You're giving us all that?
Oh,
Just
wow.
20,000 berries.
Oh, what?
And at that price, you're really robbing me blind, you thieves.
So they're not free.
You guys sell kitchen knives along with all this other stuff?
See,
This
there's
high-quality
something for
culinary knife is
everybody
produced
there.
individually by an authentic craftsman in High Mountain. Why
Nico
just
Robin
how
could have
flexible
the
it can be. It's perfect for
encyclopedias.
the amateur or professional. And for you,
It's
miss,
like
here's
one of
a
those
smooth
door-to-door
skin soak. It is
salespeople.
guaranteed.
Do you sell stuff that's alive?
No, we don't.
You don't? Well, why not?
We don't carry what we can't carry.
Do you have paper? Strong paper that's big and hard to tear. Something that it will take more than a sea breeze to damage.
The one and only 1,000-year paper. It's great for family trees and treasure maps.
Paper airplanes,
Oh.
What? Well, no, sir.
She
What
wants
do
to
you
make
want
some
do
more
then?
maps.
Right, so how much is it?
too? You want it?
Uh-huh.
I've really got her on the
Well,
line.
she does
now.
want like a map of the whole world,
She
doesn't
seems
she?
like the type who will buy something when she really wants it, no matter the cost. I'll make her want it more than anything, and then check up the
I don't know.
price.
She'll
I can
probably
understand
swindle
how
you.
interested you are, but with such a valuable item, there's short
She'll
supply
probably
and
get it
great
for free
demand.
somehow.
Even if you were to make an order today, it could be quite some time before I'm able to get it to you. Years, maybe.
But surely you can sell it to me somehow, right? There's no price that I wouldn't be willing to pay.
What?
This is the same Nami who would rather count money than eat.
Even though she really wants this thing, so maybe it is true. Because it's something
If you
that has to
absolutely
do
have
with
have
her
it.
passion.
A ream of 1,000-year paper. It normally costs 60 million berries, but I can give it to you for only 48
60
million.
million?
Cost 48 million berries.
48 million?
But can't you drop the price just a little more?
Well, you drive a hard bargain. How about 47.5 million?
How's 2 million?
Or 4.8 just for you.
Can't you go lower?
Sold!
What do you
What?
mean?
You really have that many berries?
Nope. If we hand Luffy over to the Marines, we'll collect the
what
bounty
are you-
and have plenty to spare.
Are you kidding?
No!
Nami deserves this sacrifice.
No, she does
It's
not.
ridiculous, Sanji. Get a grip.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Hey, Sanji,
Yeah,
come
now
on.
he's
please
worth
just untie me
freaking
now.
100
The
million
infamous pirate with
berries.
the 100 million berry bounty
Yeah.
on his head. This is that Monkey D. Luffy.
It's him, alright.
That's a real pirate flag up there.
Now give us the paper for free.
No way.
I just remembered that I have a very important appointment. Have a nice day. Thanks for everything.
Hey, you left your stuff!
Oh, see, we did get it for free.
Maybe he was a bit afraid of you and your friends. After all, you're a wanted man, Monkey D. Luffy.
Hey, you are too.
I'm gonna go do some work now, so don't interrupt me. You got that?
But what do you mean by work?
It's secret. You can come and get me, but only if something changes with those clouds, okay?
So are these outfits that they're wearing gonna be like the new outfits for a bit? Because everybody's kind of wearing something a little
Lately,
different.
So I haven't had much free time since we've entered the Grand Line.
Or is this just for the
Little
fillers?
Garden, Drum Island, Alabasta. I've obtained maps of the surrounding areas from towns as well. I'll draw my own original and complete world map, just like I've always dreamed that I would.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to see that thing.
All right, guys, listen up. While Nami's working, we're going to get this place completely clean.
Good luck with that.
You're working too, Zoro! Oh, yes, you are! You get over here right now!
Well, then what about her? I don't see her helping.
She has a doctor's note. She's too beautiful to help mop the deck.
Oh no, Nami's gonna get mad about this. It's gonna ruin the...
Usopp, don't just stand there. We need to stop them somehow.
You gotta be kidding. This is me. You know I can't stop them.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't I tell all of you to be quiet?
Wow, with just one hit?
I'm gonna use all my navigation skills to sail around the world's oceans, and then I'll make a map of everything that I see along the way.
Been a goal of hers since she was little.
Someday I will complete my very own map of the world.
Nami, you're working so
Whoa.
hard. Are you all finished now?
No, what's going on out here?
What is this stuff? The smooth skin soap from earlier?
Hey, you guys, this isn't safe.
That's not how that's supposed to be used. Is he gonna get knocked off the boats?
Come, bungee jump! Back you guys!
I'm going bungee.
Move it!
Oh no.
Look at my map!
That's what this important work of yours was.
The only map in the world to record a journey after entering the Grand Line. Look at it now! Get out of here!
Mommy.
Just leave now!
Nami, sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it this time, Luffy. Now just leave already! Leave or I'm gonna find you all 100,000 berries!
It's your fault, Zoro.
How do you figure that?
I agree with Sanji.
What?
Those
What
guys
did he
are more
even
trouble
do?
than they're worth most of the time.
Smells like rain.
Oh,
Something's wrong! Luffy!
cyclone.
Luffy! The clouds changed! There's something wrong! Sanji! Zoro! We have a big problem here! Someone please listen!
Oh no, she plugged her ears.
I'll find you 100,000 berries! All done. Am I a genius or what?
Yeah, running into that thing is gonna ruin the maps as well.
Why are you just sitting there, Topper? Why didn't you come and get me before it got this bad?
Said you were going to give us a big fight!
Don't be silly. Hey, you guys, just how long were you planning to stay asleep?
Hey!
One more
Even in
thing.
this weather,
If my precious
she's
map gets
reading.
washed away by waves or something during this storm, then you are all going to pay. And the price will be very steep.
She is scary!
Nobody has to agree to the fees and fines.
Thanks for the hard work, guys. You can all take a break now. I'm gonna get back to work, so you guys just keep an eye on the clouds again. You got it?
So you aren't done yet?
I'm only trying to draw up a map of the world. It's gonna take a while. I finished a very small portion of it today. There's still a lot left, so the real work starts now.
She'll probably be doing that for at least 900 more episodes. All right, Nami has finally started her world map. This is something that, you know, a while back that she said that she wanted to do. So now she's doing it. She's been to multiple islands on the Grand Line already, and so she could start making these maps now, and that is pretty cool. Gonna be really cool to see how that comes together, like over time. So we're gonna go to more islands. She'll be able to make more maps, and then eventually we'll be able to just see like a whole big map of the world. All right, next filler episode. What do we have next? Guessing we're gonna focus on like one character in each one of these. Sanji, we're cooking today.
A recipe handed down. Sanji, the Iron Man of curry.
Iron Man?
Wait a second, I think I can see something now.
So it's good that he got those goggles fixed.
Nami, I made something just for you.
Are they gonna have a cook on that ship or something?
We're surrounded by the Marines, aren't we?
Everyone keep quiet, especially you, Luffy.
Right.
He won't do that.
Is that a kid standing up there?
Yeah, it is.
Kid, what is he doing up
He looks
there?
like a chef. He's about to drop his... Nice.
He's coming around. The smelling salts seem to be working.
Pirates? Sure are.
He
Don't you
looks
remember?
familiar.
A little while ago, you fell overboard off a marine ship.
You're planning an attack against the Marines, aren't you?
Pretty ungrateful considering we rescued him.
Here, eat something.
I don't need help from pirates.
Is that just broth?
You have no interest in eating something prepared by a chef on a pirate ship, huh? You'll settle down once you have a little something in your stomach.
Oh, it looks different now.
Amazing. I can't imagine making a consommé as clear as that.
You could learn a thing or two from him.
Thanks, that was great. My name is Tajio. I'm a probationary cook for the Marines.
I'm Sanji, the chef.
You're too good to be working on a rundown pirate ship like this.
No,
You
this
could
is
do
the perfect
better.
place for him.
What did you just say? This ship is not run down.
This ship is from Syrup Village, where I used to live.
Listen, it's
This ship is
Oh,
awesome.
what are you talking about?
So, earlier,
Oh my gosh.
I spilled the curry that was supposed to be for lunch.
You can't let
I'm
that
sorry.
happen, man.
You make it then. Well, if you're so sorry about it, then you can be the one to remake the
I
curry.
tried to make it again and again, but it never turned out right. It's only been 6 months now since I started as a probationary cook.
Well, that's long enough to learn something.
No, it isn't. All I've gotten to do on the ship so far is wash dishes and peel some things. I haven't even made any food yet.
Did you observe?
This isn't any normal lunch that the curry was cooked for. All of the ship's captains have a tradition. They get together once a week and have curry for lunch. And
Wow.
this is the week that my ship was supposed to host. How is my dish going to measure up to what they're expecting?
The curry of the
well,
Marines
Sanji will
certainly
teach you
is
some
famous.
things.
I hear the chefs from each ship are always competing against each other to see which one can prepare the tastiest dish.
You have to cook on a ship instead of on land? Well, have any of you ever heard of the All Blue?
Oh! You just piqued Sanji's
There's
interest.
The older cooks all laugh it off as a dream or a myth or something.
And that's why
But I
Sanji's
still
here.
believe in it. The All Blue is out there somewhere.
'Cause he wants to
Marine
find
warships
it.
go everywhere, so I have a good chance of finding it by being on one. So that's why I can't afford to be put off the ship.
We have to do something about Tajio. We should get him back to his ship, right, Sanji?
Yeah, but before that, let's teach him how to
Fine,
make
I'll
some
take the
curry.
kid back to his ship. Hey, Luffy, give us a hand, will you?
All right, Sanji, I've got the other ship.
What if someone over there just Picked his fingers off.
How much are you planning to help him?
I don't know what you mean. I'm only going to have a look at the galley of a marine ship.
Sanji!
Yeah.
You guys make sure to hold on tight to me! This is the galley here.
I might as well have a look, as long as I'm here.
Can't believe they went on a marine boat just to teach this
is
kid how to
expensive
cook.
stuff, and everything seems to be in really good shape. What was that?
It came from the ship's pantry.
Oh, hey, Luffy?
That startled me.
Luffy, what do you think you're doing in here?
I was on an adventure. A chance like this doesn't come along every day, after all.
Steal some
I guess
food?
I'll go explore somewhere else now.
You can do whatever you want, but if the Marines find you, I doubt they're gonna be nice. Oh, and whatever you've got stuffed on your pants, leave it here. Apples, right?
Does anybody really want
This is
those
the
apples
curry,
now?
What's left of it, at least.
I used to have your job at a maritime restaurant. The owner, Zeph, never did seem to want to teach me anything either. Day in and day out, all he ever let me do was wash dishes.
Same situation that this kid is in right now.
Ask yourself why I would let you into my kitchen and then have you do only chores for a year.
At least you're in the kitchen, you could observe other people.
Instead of teaching me, Chef wants me to absorb his cooking skills. You know what? I'm going to give it a try. Now I just have to remember what it was Chef said. To make curry, you basically combine powder, broth, vegetables, and seasonings. And the curry powder needs to be very delicately blended.
Only a lazy cook will use an ingredient that sat around for days.
It's fresh garam masala. This is huge.
This fog is thick.
Who's there?
We won't be moving for a little while.
Good thing there's fog.
We're talking about how that probie.
But Luffy always finds a way to make his presence known.
First step, I'm going to need to cut up and brown this beef.
I can tell that the beef is used to flavor the curry, so the meat's juices should be dissolved in the broth, in which case the kid's already messing things up and he just got started.
Something wrong?
Nah, kid. I was just thinking that cooking isn't something you should rush through.
It's vital to take your time. Always keep that in mind.
Add garlic, ginger, turmeric too. Then you put in some yogurt as well. That takes care of the preparations. Next, I need to start sautéing the onion.
Something wrong? You're just using it to light it.
As a chef, you have to know that it's not appropriate to smoke where food is being prepared.
It's kind of a
Earlier,
good
I said
point.
that you were way too good to be a cook on a pirate ship, but now I take it back.
Well, would you look at that? It seems that I've singed my hair.
Yeah, you shouldn't put your face up to a flame like that, but
Now begin
I guess he
by
did that on
sautéing
purpose.
The onions over a strong flame, but keep them moving so they don't get scorched.
That's what he meant.
a low
Sanji
heat.
was just warning me about the heat level.
You sure is a whole lot different from way up here.
Oh no.
Who are you?
Uh-oh, where am I going?
Get the pork fat melted, then add in the flour, no scorching. Put the
People should
curry
start
powder
using
in,
animal fats in their cooking
and add
again.
fresh garam masala to enhance the
People are
flavor.
using too many seed oils these days, especially at restaurants.
We put the ingredients together, add in the bouillon, tomatoes, add the sautéed onions, and then the marinated beef.
Is it good?
It's wrong.
How?
It's so weak.
Weak? What does that mean?
I was right.
Just add
I
a little
couldn't
salt.
do it after all. Subtle flavor. Sanji!
So add a little apple?
Nice apple.
Sanji? Thank you so much.
I haven't done anything that requires thanks. I was just looking around, that's all.
Sanji, you said that you were just stopping by to look at a marine galley, but you were really trying to teach me about cooking.
Told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
He ran in that direction.
Uh-oh.
Let's get going!
Luffy, you idiot.
You should have just had him stick with you. You know how he is.
Come,
Dagio, I think it's out there too.
The all
great
blue.
Now, Sanji, grab on!
Right.
You'll both find it one day.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Really? Because you don't look very sorry.
Luffy, what's the
Even
matter?
when he's upside down, his eye is still
Damage
covered.
the going merry again, Luffy!
I'm really sorry. The Marines saw me, so we kind of
You're gonna have to fix it, Usopp.
Usopp.
They always make you do it.
Serve the curry.
Yes, sir.
They're all gonna love it.
And now, I hope that you enjoy your meal.
That looks so good. It's making me hungry.
My goodness, this is very good indeed. The meat is so tender it almost melts in your mouth. Another bowl,
Nice.
right away.
Tagio, good job with the curry.
I'm
I'm going to work really hard, and someday I'll be as good a cook as you, Sanji. I promise.
Cooking episode, pretty down, pretty relaxed type of episode, and everybody's kind of like making their mark on people, like even the Marines, even people who are really supposed to be our enemies. Now, I know this is a filler, so we're probably never going to see that kid again, but there's people out there that know that the Straw Hats are good people. All right, next filler episode, who is it going to be this time? It's got to be Zoro, right? Or maybe Nico Robin.
Hey, Usopp, do you have anything we can have fun with?
I do have a firework we could shoot off if you like.
Ooh,
Do I?
that's
Not a
fun.
good idea, guys. For all we know, there could be hostile ships nearby.
Yeah, you've got a point
It'll
there.
draw attention, that's true. But it's just a firework. That just means someone's having a little fun on a ship somewhere.
In all this time.
Luffy's interested in a book?
It's called The Rainbow Mist, and it's an incredibly fascinating read. It's about the adventures someone had in a part of the sea known for an unusual phenomenon.
Sounds pretty cool.
I don't
I
believe
want to check it out.
So I saw an island.
An island? Yahoo!
Okay, what's wrong with you guys?
Nothing.
They thought that maybe he was going to be interested in the book a little longer than 2 seconds.
The man in the 8-foot shell.
Oh, this one's going to be about Usopp. Why did I forget about him?
It stopped. Then it's okay, right, Mommy and Daddy?
Keep close watch on the ship while we're gone, Kay?
Yeah.
Zoro staying
Luffy,
behind.
Wait up, will ya?
Guys, come get a load of this.
What's that?
What is it, Luffy?
Oh, fireworks!
I hope.
Look at that.
Goodness.
And best of all, it's today.
We could shoot off one of our own
All right. I haven't seen fireworks in so long.
if we're feeling up to
Tonight,
it.
I'm going to be your escort.
Thanks, but no thanks.
You guys here for our famous festival?
So this thing is really well known, huh?
It's a yearly tradition we celebrate.
And one that's been going on for 400 years now.
A long
That's
time.
right. You see that tower up on the mountain
Celebrating your
over there?
independence?
The family who lives in the house next to it has been making fireworks for the festival for generations. Although now, the only people who live there are an old man and his granddaughter.
So I guess it's just the
That's
old
gonna
man
be
making the
that
fireworks
girl.
by himself then?
The little girl works as his apprentice, and they make them together.
That's what we need really bad now, gunpowder. I wonder if those guys could spare a little for us.
But maybe that's why it takes so
Find out.
long.
See
Maybe
ya.
it's kind of tough to get the gunpowder.
You know what? I hope we don't have a repeat of what happened last year.
Yeah.
What happened
I do
last
too.
year?
What happened
Your
at
parents
last year's
died?
fest?
It was terrible. Everything was going wonderfully
Easy
until...
there. These nice folks came here to have a good time. We don't need to ruin it by telling them about last year.
Sorry, it's nothing. Forget what I said.
I mean, you might as well say it at
Alright,
that
let's
point.
go
It's
tell
like, oh,
Zoro
it's
and
that
Robin
bad
about
that
the
like it would ruin it.
In fact, I'll tell Robin myself.
You're just gonna start thinking of the worst things
Who asked
possible.
you? They'll say, if you're skilled enough to make a firework like this, then take as much gunpowder as you like and
Wow,
for
look
free.
at that view.
Maybe this guy's just an apprentice. Hey, pal, I want
No.
to talk to the head firework maker.
He is the head.
Genius. I'm a firework maker too. You can spare just a little bit, can't you, huh?
Not one who's a novice wannabe. Now get out of here.
What
I'm
did
pressed
you
for time
say?
today, and I've already wasted enough on you.
Just a minute, old timer. You can't write me off as a novice until you've checked out my work first. Like this shell here.
He makes great exploding things.
Ginormous! It's paper mache, right?
What would paper mache be doing lying around a firework master's home?
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yes, it's real.
A 3-gauge shell, huh? Feels like it's pasted together a little loosely, but I think it would still function. It's really not a bad piece of work. You should finish it.
Who are you, Squirt?
I'm Kodama, the granddaughter of Boss Odama
Kodama?
over there.
Oh,
Kodama
so
Odama?
You're the little girl who makes the fireworks with the old man, huh?
But don't let my age fool ya. I'm pretty skillful. In my not-so-humble opinion, maybe even as much as Grandpa.
Dang, scalped her.
You still here? Well, don't just stand there, novice. Go help her.
Why?
Because I told you to.
So many violent old people in this
What's
show.
with this guy?
But honestly, that shell is well put together. I think you should just hurry up and finish the thing.
What do you mean? You saw the shell. It is finished already.
No, it's not.
Must be something
the firework
missing.
is never truly finished until it blossoms beautifully in the night sky. Because of that, we
Oh.
consider all the fireworks in the storehouse as unfinished.
Oh,
Oh, you're pretty deep for a kid.
so maybe he will
Just
fire
like
off
I
this
said,
thing.
I'm young,
during
but
the
don't
festival.
Let my age fool ya.
So what about that big one in there? Can you say the same? That it's not considered finished either until you set it off? Man, I'd love to be around to see that thing go kablooey.
Kablooey.
Last year, we tried to launch a big one just like that.
And it killed her
You mean
parents?
another gigantic one like that?
The equipment was flawed. There was an accident.
Wait, you don't mean that...
Both my mommy and my daddy, they died.
That's crazy.
It was a year ago today.
Why would you even want to be near
The launch of
anything
the
like that
200
again?
gauge shell went wrong.
You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like they're going to end up trying it again and it's going to end up working. But, like, realistically, why would you even do that again after something like that happened? Like, that's a pretty big tragedy.
If the weather clears up, I'm planning on launching that big 200 gauge shell tonight.
What?
Can't launch something that big by yourself.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Look
secretly
at
asked
his
the launch
nose.
team to help me out, and they said they would.
Yeah, but one of those things failed to launch before, right? Both you and your launch team could get blown to smithereens.
We'll be careful.
Blown
and just
to
for the record, the launch
smithereens.
team only has to set it up. They'll take cover, and I'll launch the firework by myself.
By yourself, huh?
What are smithereens?
No, you won't. I'm telling your grandpa right now.
Ouch.
I won't let you ruin my mommy and daddy's dream. Sometime in the past, my family had the technical skill to make and launch 200 gauge shells. But at some point, those skills were lost and they stopped. It was my mommy and daddy's dream to bring back those skills and restart the old tradition again. And that's why I'm going to make sure their dream finally comes true tonight.
Hey, I understand how you feel.
I don't agree with this. It's gonna end up
hold
working
on.
because
Why
they're
are you
gonna write
lying
it
me
to
about
make
all
it
your
work.
secret plan stuff.
But
Wanna know?
just no. This is not
Keep your grandpa occupied.
good.
Yes.
It's just
The
like
guys from the launch team will be arriving soon to carry the
last
shell
year
away.
it killed your
While
parents.
they're doing that, you keep
Now
Grandpa busy inside
you're
so
still
he doesn't
a
see
little
them.
girl
Would
and
ya?
you're gonna try this again.
How can I in good conscience help you do something so dangerous?
My mommy and daddy's dream is still only half finished. All I want to do is finish it for them.
Yeah, they died because of it though. Maybe that was a little bit of a foolish dream.
Praying, huh? That would be appropriate if you were going to launch that thing. However, you won't be because I forbid it. You're only launching the small ones.
The launch team's here already? You bums. You told him.
You watch your tongue, Kodama. They only did what they did out of concern for your safety.
My safety?
Kodama, we're sorry, but it's just too dangerous. For all we know, it could misfire again.
But you don't know that for sure. I guess I'll just do it alone then.
Well, you haven't explained what would be different this
Kodama,
time.
I'm sure your parents know how all of us left behind must feel. But this recklessness you insist upon is not the way to honor their memories.
Kodama, wait!
You're getting ready even with the rain.
It'll let up. There's an easterly wind that will blow this rain out to sea. But I fear for what my granddaughter may try when it does.
At that point, you just gotta be stern with her. It's ridiculous. She's just a little girl. Just like, no, you're not gonna blow up this giant thing. Shouldn't even have it there. They should get rid of it.
If this rain finally ends, I'll take it to mean that I have your permission to launch the 200 gauge shell. But if it doesn't stop raining, does that mean you don't want me to?
It doesn't mean that at all. We just don't want you to do it right now. We'll even stop the rain if you just shoot off the regular fireworks.
But Mommy and Daddy, your dream won't be fulfilled.
Do you think our dream is just about launching a shell? It's not. You're our dream, Kodama. We want you to carry on the family tradition and become a master pyrotechnist, but it's going to take some time. After years of experience, you'll be able to make your own 200 gauge shell one day. Don't rush it. If you can bring back our lost family tradition in the future, that's great. As long as our little girl is safe and sound, then our dream has been fulfilled. So for right now, let Grandpa handle the 200 gauge shell. You just keep showing us your beautiful fireworks, and we'll keep watching them from heaven, okay?
Okay, whatever you say, Mommy and Daddy. And just wait. One day I will make a 200 gauge shell. You'll see.
Well, that was nice of Usopp.
Thanks, sweetie. We both love you. And now, as promised...
Wow. Actually happened. But he knew it was gonna happen.
That was amazing. Who are you?
I'm a special messenger sent from heaven. Call me Usopp the Angel.
You're so full of baloney.
All right. So maybe they won't be launching that thing right now.
I must admit I'm impressed. Speaking of which, that novice devised an ingenious way to drag that thing out of the storehouse. Who'd have thought the tower that stood here for 400 years was really the launch platform
Wow.
for our family's 200 gauge shells?
Yeah, you're not gonna have this thing and then not have it freaking go off. It is gonna happen.
Okay, time for the big finish.
Last one. This is it.
Sanji had a panda mask.
Bombs away.
What?
So that's how my first firework turned out?
Oh, that was his?
Well, let her rip!
Here it is. What the heck? That's like the thing that blew up Pell.
To be able to make one that did all that shows me what amazing and skilled firework masters they both were. I just hope I can follow in their footsteps and make a magnificent one like that someday.
You will.
Can I please have some gunpowder now?
Jeez, novice. You could be a pirate for all I know. Take as much as you want.
This one was focused on Usopp. He made that large firework actually go off. It was very nice of him. That conversation, well, like when he was pretending to be the parents and stuff, and that kind of like put the girl at ease and made her realize that she doesn't need to rush things. She doesn't need to make that thing go off like on her own right now. And so I'm glad that they had it happen like that instead of having her do it, because I was just like, man, if they have her do that, like, is a year after trying to do that same thing, made her parents die. It's like, if anyone allows her to do that, like, that would just be bad. So I'm glad that they didn't have her do it, because she's still so young and she's got plenty of time to, now that they know it can work, you know, she can make it work sometime in the future when she's older. So anyways, what did you think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section, and if you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.